10, 15 years ago, there weren't that many kids from the West Coast playing lacrosse, and nowadays you see kids from all over the country. I think it really shows how much the game has grown overall. My name's Logan Ip. I'm a sophomore here at Harvard from Newport Beach, California, and this summer I played for the Hong Kong national team. I actually kind of started pretty late. I started the summer of 7th grade, and I think I was really drawn just the aspect of it being really competitive, as well as it requiring so many different skills, kind of incorporated all these different sports. And I think to this day that still is a challenge to me, especially just to get better in all the aspects, as well as the IQ part too. Not only you're trying to be the best individually, but also trying to work together. I think just that being at this university poses a challenge. I think that it's really academically focused, in the sense that you require a lot of focus in school as well as lacrosse, and I think that kind of managing those two are definitely been a challenge, but I enjoy it. I think I wouldn't change it for anything, and I think that I'm really fortunate for the opportunity, because it's really been able to develop just time management skills, and it's been a great challenge, and I've loved it so far. My grandfather passed away last year, and he's originally from Hong Kong, and so for me it was kind of a sense of pride to represent him, as well as play for Team Hong Kong. And it was cool because a lot of my family live out in California, and they were able to go out and watch the games, and it was cool to kind of just see them interact with the individuals from Hong Kong, and I just felt like it was a big part of my heritage that it was important to represent. And I think something that I'll never forget is my grandma came to the game, and she hasn't watched too many lacrosse games, but she had a smile on her face watching the entire time. Having the opportunity to, one, represent my heritage, as well as two, to really just play and compete against all these other international teams was a really great privilege. I think that I personally probably wouldn't expect myself playing there 5, 7 years ago, but I think that having the opportunity was something that I'll remember for the rest of my life. I felt like we really gelled as a team overall, and I felt like everyone kind of came together, played their roles, and we actually finished 13th, which is the best they've ever finished, and I really felt like it was a great and an amazing opportunity. I think lacrosse is definitely a special sport in the sense that you don't have to be the tallest or biggest guy, and it's really kind of based on how much effort you really put into the sport. I think that there's so many skills in lacrosse, such as stick work and IQ, that you can really contribute without yourself being genetically gifted. I think that it kind of evens the playing field having a stick in your hand. And so I think that is something that's really special about the sport that just really makes it unique. I think sometimes the message of playing lacrosse can be lost, whether it be the stress of recruiting or the stress of trying to compete with all these club teams. But at the end of the day, you're playing a sport that you really enjoy and you really love. And so I really think that it's important to just always be reminded why you're playing, and that you're really fortunate to be playing this sport. And so just have fun with it, and I think the game will come easier to you if you think that way.